Here's your tea. So, I wanna learn how to cook. It's gonna be easy, right? At the end of the day, I was like, I'm never gonna do this ever again. Let me tell you from the beginning. Everything started when I was in a bookstore and I saw this alone dusty notebook that was on the shelf, and I thought that is a cute notebook. It can be a cookbook for someone that they write their recipes in. After trying recipes on this channel over a year, I figured I love cooking. I don't love the dishes though. That's another series. I like to know dope recipes and making foods that I like, but the problem is I lose all of my recipes. So I got the notebook. I love it. It's so cute and whimsical. I sectioned it into 5 parts, one for food, one for desserts, and one for salads and side dishes, one for sauces, and one for drink. We are gonna see how it's gonna turn out. So today we are gonna make fried chicken, cabbage salad on the side that restaurant gave, garlic sauce, and one cutting technique. So I have a problem with restaurant that gave cabbage salad alongside the fried chicken. And the problem is the portion is too small for 3 person. Like you have 8 pieces of chicken and 1 salad, this much. And I always want more, so I decided to learn how to make it. I did my research. This recipe should be it, but the recipe said it has to sit overnight in the fridge. The thing about me is I'm impatient. And when the recipe said it has to sit overnight, I was like, sure. But I tested the salad. That was a good thing because it needed more lime. But it wasn't delicious. Yeah, it wasn't delicious, and I was disappointed that it's not gonna turn out good. And I hoped that sitting in the fridge for the night it's gonna make it good. Next thing I wanted to learn was how to cut a whole chicken. First step is to wash your chicken. I don't care what you say about germs or microbes. I can wash my sink afterwards because that chicken were in places that I didn't see. I don't know if they clean that places or not, if somebody touched my chicken or not, so it's gonna be washed fully. So after taking the skin out, I thought I'm gonna cut it so easily. I thought watching one video would prepare me for what was coming, and it wasn't. It was horrifying. I almost turned vegetarian doing this. I destroyed one breast, a little breast, part of the breast that was trial and errors. I'm learning. And if you are like me and hate the smell of chicken in your food, you have to put the chicken in cold water and salt for 3 to 4 hours. And it was too much drama for one session, so I ended the night there. The reason I chose this food to start my journey is because the other day I went out. I was passing across my favorite fried chicken place and I saw what I wasn't supposed to see. So it's better I learn this fast because I don't have a favorite fried chicken place anymore. Out of those 3 recipes, one of them didn't get to this notebook, and I'm only writing recipes in this notebook if they are perfect. Other than that, it's not gonna go in this. Okay, next step. Before we start the fried chicken project, I have to make my garlic sauce that I love. So I put my garlic in hot water so the skin would easily peel off. I wanted to add more garlic than the recipe said, but it was too much already, so I stored some of it. The hardest part of this recipe was that I don't have a mixer. For garlics, I tried this thing and it was a nightmare. So I changed to knife, and I think I did a good job because later I didn't feel any garlic in my mouth. And mixing it was hard also because I added honey for sweetness and that honey wasn't going anywhere. Okay, now the main course. I am so tired of talking about this. The talking it's like harder for me than the making the food. I don't know why. First I made the wet batter that it has to be in the fridge until we use it. Then for the dry batter, I added some bunch of spices and seasonings, and let's start to fry. Finally, too many steps to get to this. Because my family was hungry, I asked help from my mom to help me fry those chicken. so it can be like faster. But this time I gave the instructions to my mom. It was fun. 175 to 165 degrees Celsius to make these, and for different part of the chicken, different time required. One thing went wrong over this. I don't know why my alarm didn't alarm me when the time was over for frying the breast, and I overfried them. Besides that, it turns out good. It was crunchy and it didn't burn. Thanks God. Okay, my favorite time, taste time. The salad was perfect. I didn't expect it. It was exactly I like it, and it was perfect. I like it. I love it. Garlic sauce, oh my god, guys. I was so proud of myself for that sauce. I was so proud of myself for that sauce. And for the chicken, well, thank God the inside wasn't dry and outside was a little dry, I'm gonna say. But it was delicious. But the batter I make for the chicken wasn't delicious as I like when I go to that place that I'm not gonna go anymore. So this recipe remains unfinished because I didn't like the batter. So the batter part is gonna be empty. At the end of the day, I was like, I'm never gonna do this ever again. But when I tasted the food and it was delicious, I liked it, my family liked it. I was like, maybe I'm just tired. Let's decide about this later. Now is later, and I'm gonna continue to learn because I love learning and the results are so delicious. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. I really love to see your comments and your thoughts about this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.